finally getting over. I really think it's time to say goodbye. I don't know what starts to control me. I'm letting go another soul that's underneath. I don't really care about this all. It's the fall that kills me. With our back against the wall, just feed the beast and you'll see. Wait for me. I know it ends time inside my reality. Wait for me. I know I'm going to remember me this way. I don't know if I'm changing over. In the moonlight I can't kill this feeling sober. So I start to come alive. I don't know what starts to control me. I'm letting go another soul that's underneath. I don't really care about this all. It's the fall that
So hello guys, to the HotShot Esports, and we are back with another Valorant Esports Scrims for you guys. And not only that, we have the two teams with us. Team Equalizer EQ sitting at the attacking side, and Team HellBoyz. Equation X Esports versus HellBoyz, and Equation X sitting at the attacking side versus the team of HellBoyz trying to give the hell to the other team at the defending side in this map of Ascent. And you can see already the new upgrades enter this Valorant game, the account levels, they just show your true potential, how much you have been playing this game and how long you have been trying hard to win, to become better at this game is what these account levels are. And already you can see account levels nearly 200 for most of these players, and that was definitely great. So Equation X Esports, they are getting a little bit of support from the chat, from the community, but we will have to see if this support is what will drive to them through the victory, or will it be their true skills and sheer willpower that will help them. So we will be going into the first round. Pistol round, pretty important. The spike still is on. Oh my god, and you can see suddenly that was an aggressive peek given by the Jet.
Toxins going up.
And already you can see the aggression from both of these teams. They are just here to win this. And you can see Viper lineups, so many using those smokes. And known couple of plays in front of him, and he is just pushing aggressively through that A shot. Gets taken down by Not Weak this time. Cappuccino is here, spots the enemy, direct headshot takes on Abhi, and one player down for both of these teams. Not only that, the spike is getting planted by Not Weak at the A side, and the spike planted. Not Weak spots one, gets paranoia through that Omen, and oh my god, that was a shot dart, but not in the right place. But he's using those shot dart lineups, and that was a great shot dart. Using those double bounce, take down Insani, Makadi in fact, and Cappuccino for the enemy both with that spray, and the complete entirety of the team is getting taken on. But Hanuman is still there, gets 2 trade for his team. 2 players still remaining. The time is just counting down and down again. Not to mention there's Killjoy that will definitely be playing on the Killjoy lineup. That swarm grenade, and yes, there was one. Oh, that was a great timing.
Enemy remaining.
From Hanuman takes on the 3rd player as well. He's going in for the defuse, but still that Killjoy swarm grenade not gonna let him go for the defuse. But a great feat coming out from Hanuman. Gets a 3 trade, but not be able to get into this round. And as a result, the score is 1-0. Team Equation X finally first round got the first kill, planted the spike, and the lineups from the Killjoy was definitely worth watching. Totally stopping Hanuman from going in for that full defuse. Otherwise, that Sage wall could have definitely helped him to go in for the defuse and get the first round. But right now, it was the Killjoy going for the victory part. Moving on to the second round, and this will be a save. This will be a classic only rounds, and not only that, they are the defenders team HellBoyz just still playing a split strategy. But from the side of Equation X, they're just rushing into the side. They know that in terms of weaponaries, in terms of weapon powers and economy, team HellBoyz will be low onto there. But Cappuccino using shorty, one shot, taken down, and spots another, goes, oh, that's 2 bullets, and oh my god, he just went in for the spike planter and gets taken down, but it was Atom getting the 3 trades, and known NHP gets taken down by LB. And a great usage of weaponry from the side of Equation X. They knew that this will be an economic round, this will be a save round, and classics is what you do prefer in these rounds. And as a result, they just rush into the side, not giving the chance, the opponent team, even a slight bit of chance to rotate that easily. And it was all the Cappuccino using that shorty to take down one pick, but he was completely overwhelmed in terms of weaponry, in terms of skills, in terms of manpower onto the B side. And as a result, Equation X second round into their favor again. Third round. And the weaponaries from the last round, that are the Spectres from the side of Equation X, they're going to use with that. But this time, HellBoyz, they have those Phantoms and Vandals, full shield, half shield. They are destroying the gate. That is pretty brutal. But let's see if they will be able to use it to its maximum potential. Otherwise, that might be a waste of bullets. That was a classic, that was a free gun in fact, so not a big thing. And Phoenix selecting the orb at the A side. Still not be able to maximize his ultimate points. But right now, 3 players outside the area. Sova is definitely there, can definitely use his Recon Dark as well as outgrown to scout out the whole area. But Abhi gets the first trade off. Insani Makri into that mid area, and Hanuman getting the trade for his teammate, equalizing the score. And not to mention, Hanuman still has the stage wall. He can definitely put a stop into the mid area.
Ahead.
But right now, no one is at mid, so no. Oh, the Recon Dark gets completely taken down, but
30
manages
seconds
to
left.
be one.
One
That
enemy
spots one,
remaining.
spots second, spots the third player actually gets 2, and oh, that though he's going in for a reload at the most crucial time. 6 HP remaining for him. He has a classic. And oh, he is still going for that 3 area. Falls back, Cappuccino, right choice. He knows that time is very, very less, and his teammates are there for his backup, and no one gets the kill on Atom. Cappuccino. He just got 2 picks of the enemies entering into the site, and that was a great pick. As a result, HellBoyz finally back on the track, getting 1 round back for the team. And this is what we see in most of this game. The one team first wins 2 rounds, and then there's the other team that wins the 2 rounds. And then the 5th round is definitely the one worth watching, because both of the teams does seem to have equal economy. Hanuman ready for his sage wall boost. Oh, that's a great sage wall boost. In fact, he will get an early peak advantage if someone pushes to it. But right now, I think that sound coming out from creating that sage wall is what made Killjoy fall back into that mid area. And they are at the Kodiaks. And no more single spray taking down 2 players, just getting his team the 2-player advantage. But still, there is Destroyer. Gets the trade for his teammate. Insani Makri takes on Destroyer again. 2-man advantage for the team of HellBoyz, and they are just doing great. Not to mention the Raze, he's still definitely low on his health. But right now, they are on to the 2-player advantage, and you can definitely see that they aren't gonna let them get this round again. EQ, they are going with that B push. 2 players remaining. They are going for that full B push. They know the value of this round. They know that losing this round will definitely hurt the economy the most. Sani Makri going for that backstab. He just rushing with the knife onto his hand. Not to mention, Not Weak takes on 1. Hanuman is out of this game. 1 player at the market, 1 player at the spawn area, and Sani Makri at the B main area. Paranoia does a little bit of blind, and they are spamming through that wall, clearing out that sector. And he's up low on his head. Not Weak, 5 HP remaining. A single bullet driving takes him down, but still manages to get 1 kill. And Not Weak gets taken on by Insani Makri. I think that is what is the Hindi translation of what we call in English the Spider-Man.
Shame. I love explosions.
Now the score is again 2-2. And from what I can see on the scoreboard, it might be some kind of economic or a hard buy round, forced buy round for the side of Team EQ. Might go in for an economy as well, because that is also a good choice. Rather than losing those light weaponry, you can definitely save the economy and use it into the next round. And you can see they are already accumulating outside the A area, A shot, and they are going for that full push. No side of EQ, but might going for the rotation, and you can see known headshot onto the Destroyer, takes him down. And 6 gets the kill on Abhi as well. The total entirety of the team is falling down. But Hitman and Hanuman takes him down from that B main area. That's a pretty long range kill. I think that was nearly 60 meters, if I'm not wrong. That could be even 50. But they still have those Sheriff and Frenzy into their hands. One outside the tree at the cubby, but EQ Atom, he's already onto the defender side spawn. He's going in for a bad, and all
30 seconds left.
Last player standing. Hanuman takes him down, and they are just hunting him. But EQ Atom, 3 players, or 1 player now in front of him, and Cappuccino, Frenzy, and they are definitely going in for the hunting part. Not to mention, oh man, had done it. Oh, he wasn't able to get the kill in fact, but it was 6 gets the trade, direct headshot onto the Omen, takes him down and gets his team the 1-round advantage. And suddenly the whole of the scenario into the first 2 rounds have been converted, have been reversed, and now it is the team HellBoyz into the 1-round advantage. But we will have to see if they can keep this up. We have 359 subs right now, and we want you guys to do a little bit of help and share it with your friends and families if they watch the esports, and get us some more subs right now. Hanuman using that sage wall. Oh my god, he could have been easily taken down because the sector of sage wall was already broken. Not to mention there was a very less space that he tried to push through in, but was completely unsuccessful. EQ abhi over that wall, and there's an operator doesn't notice it clearly, and Cappuccino takes him down, and Makri also takes on Atom, and it is again a 2-player advantage, not the 3rd player advantage coming up from no this time. Before is also out, and 60 gets 3rd pick as well.
Target down.
Hitman takes 1 down,
Sorry,
takes 2 down. 1 player onto his left, 1 player onto his right. Moving with that line, and gets taken down because of the random spray from 60. And Hitman is also out of this game. And it is the 2-round advantage going for the team of HellBoyz, and they are definitely bringing the hell to the team of EQ. And we don't want hell. All we want is some revenge and a lot more of hell than what we are seeing into this match. And right now, HellBoyz 2-round advantage, not to mention they are definitely going in for the hard buys, and they're going for the full push. Hanuman spots 1, gets damaged, heavy damage in fact. 49 HP is waiting for him and creates the stage wall at the right moment. EQ Hitman, he uses his run his back, and that is partially wasted because of that stage wall and the slow off as well. But I think that was a little bit of use, not to mention there is, and Hanuman gets the trade on Destroyer. Notweak gets the trade on Known. 1-1 play down for both of these teams. Atom, and they have completely, Team EQ has completely conquered the site, but how long is the question, because the spike has been dropped at the beginning of the B main area. And Notweak, he's just roaming towards a different part of the map.
Standing.
Abhi is also out, and McCready is on a 3-kill streak, and Notweak, I mean, I don't think he even has the slightest of idea what the hell is happening in this game and what the hell is happening with his team right now. He's going in for the backstab and gets a 1 kill. Gets lightly dashed and gets taken down by 60 this time, and Notweak totally unsuccessful in terms of time and in terms of backstabbing the enemies. 5, 2, and 3 rounds going in favor of HellBoyz, and all of the push coming out from the side of EQ. They're just failing miserably, and they are just falling into the streak of those economic buys and the hard buys and economic buys and the hard buys again and again. But just 1 round is all they need in order to stop it. But
Get out of my way!
Great shot coming out from the Jet early. Not be using the all-round as well. The operator using by Cappuccino. Known just using his Viper spit too early into this round, trying to prevent any kind of attack, and takes down Atom this time in fact. And he's just pushing, he's pushing through the shot, and he spots the spike as well, and the spike is into the wrong area. Goes in with that spray. He's again
1 enemy remaining.
Takes him down and gets the 3rd pick as well, and it is Insani Makri gets another trade, but right now Abhi Bladestorm gets 1 kill on the Known. He still has the Bladestorm, has got a couple of knives, not to mention he has got a hand on to be random, but in front of a player like Cappuccino who holds an operator in front of you, that is totally not good in fact. 6-2 score. HellBoyz, I mean, they're completely unstoppable right now. They are just winning this game again and again and again. And although they were a little bit weak into the first 2 rounds, but right now they are just using all of their things. The economy is onto the skyrise, and Cappuccino, they are going for that rushing peak. Line, and Known takes on 1. It is Notweak who is already out of this game, not to mention Cappuccino is still there. gets blinded. He manages to take down the spot with that blinding pass and Atom taking on Noon. But Cappuccino is still there. Holds an operator and still 1 player disadvantage, 2 player disadvantage in fact. And Cappuccino just throwing all of the team EQ very, very easily with that operator Hitman. Although he is remaining alive and Adam is also alive, but how long will they be able to hold this gameplay? And
Spike
last
down,
player standing,
attacker spawn.
He goes in with that backstab through that attacker spawn area, takes on down Hitman, Soul player in front of Cappuccino, in front of the operator, not to mention there is space for Boost as well. Hanuman there. And he gets the kill, but Hanuman is there and takes on Hitman. Right now, the score is 7-2 and HellBoyz not giving their opponents even a slightest of the chance in order for the other team to get back into this game, to get back and win at least a single round and have a defendable score into the second half. And 7-2 is a huge margin. That's a 5-round lead, especially in a map like Ascent. You have the Viper, you have the Sage, you can definitely put a hold onto the B side, but you don't have that Killjoy, so defending will be a little bit difficult. But Cappuccino, and he misses, he gets slightly tagged in fact. 2 players outside the 8, 3 players near Adam put that. In fact, the random sprays of all of those weapons going through that smoke back and forth. And Abhi takes on 60. Finally, 1 pair advantage. Cappuccino responded high zone, but here comes the Hunter's Fury from Northweek. Spots Cappuccino. No damage to him whatsoever. Manages to escape that safely, and it is a 4v4 situation for both of these teams. Northweek enters into the side very easily. And hot hand from the Phoenix. Delaying the attack, but Cappuccino takes down Hitman again, and Atom, he's just a little bit more aggressive through in that paranoia. We'll have to see if he can get a couple of picks in front of him actually, because there's 1 pair advantage for the side of HellBoyz. And here comes the revival as well. That is like Jaleb and Namak on to the EQ right now, and 60 is back into his chain. Vandal 1 player on to his right, and holding that Vandal in fact. And Omen teleports at the right moment, and
enemy remaining.
Complete trade of enemies. 60 spots him, takes him down. Oh, it is a known in fact that takes him down, and as a result the score is 7-2. Not only 7-2, but it is going into the 8-2. And it is Team HellBoyz. Oh, that's a Cypher's corpse. And they're shooting the outline of that corpse in fact. But right now the score is 8-2, and that is complete domination from the side of HellBoyz. If this currently goes on, it won't be long that we are seeing the score of 10-2. And HellBoyz just taking the first game victory with them at their home and getting the confidence also for their upcoming matches and tournaments. Split strategy this time from the side of EQ. They have those weapons in fact. No, he is using the Viper Speed again to behind into the inside. And he got one. Manages. The enemy manages to escape in fact, and there was the paint shell as well, and in Viper Speed that's 1 HP, so even a slight damage of Tactical can take you down, and inside him of the headshot. Second shot takes on another player. Hitman thus managed to take on one, but Makadi is there to get the trade. And no, he's just pushing aggressively after 2 players in front of him. The other player down. Oh my god,
Spike
that Chatter was
down
at
A.
right moment. Displaces Adam and gets taken down, and Destroyer takes on Insani Makri. Destroyer, the sole player remaining in a situation of 1v2, gets to pick the Vandal, and that is none other than the Prime Vandal. That is a great weapon, especially in terms of that sounds, in terms of that confidence that it gives you. But the thing is, Spike is dropped into the A shot area, and 2 players, 1 in front of the A shot, 1 looking at the A side, and there's just little to no way until unless you can use that lockdown. And Destroyer, he's using that Killjoy Swarm Grenade. It's lined up. I guess where that falls in.
Swarm grenade out.
Oh, that was at the A1 area. Destroyer 1 player on to his right and gets taken down by direct headshot from 60. And 9 to score. We are going into the last
round
with
before the
complete
switch.
domination from the side of Team HellBoyz this time. Equation X falling sort of strategies, falling sort of rounds and economies as well. And there's completely no way out into this match where they can win even a single round and take it to 9-3, because
Claw through them.
it is just like Team HellBoyz is just out of loopholes. They're just a perfect team who won't give you any chance. The 3 rounds you won, I think that was by mistake. No, looking with that aggressive push, they gets taken down by Destroyer with a step. And Cappuccino, no scope headshot onto Atom and takes him down. And he is just feeling it with an operator. Hanuman what an operator this time, takes him not weak. And Hitman gets a trade onto the Hanuman. 3 players remaining for both of these teams. The scores are getting equalized again and again, but it is what to say. And the spike is getting planted, and it is always a team of HellBoyz
Player
just
standing.
equalizing the score. And Abhi gets a trade, but Insani Makari getting the last trade for his teammate. Destroyer sole player remaining. It's taken down by 60. And the score is going to be 10-2. And complete retake, complete domination from the side of HellBoyz. Even though they are just letting Spike get planted, the retake is just near perfect and you can't do anything about it this time.
Switching
But
sides.
the thing is, sides is going to change. Will this be a time when the team Equation X goes in for that comeback? Or will they go to the depths of depression into this match? We will have to see. That depths of depression suddenly popped out. I don't know from where, but yes, seems pretty good. That's a nice word. I would definitely use it. Again, a pistol round, and last time the pistol round was won by the team of Equation X, and the next round was also won by them, but they just lost the all other next rounds. If the same happens this time, the score we can say is 13-4. But if the history doesn't repeat itself, then we might be seeing Abhi showing a little bit of aggressiveness, manages to get a headshot onto the Jet. Also, that's the right choice. When the whole team is rushing in front of the Atom, takes one down. Hanuman gets taken, the trade takes down
Last
Atom,
player
and complete
standing.
fall down of
Spike down
the team of HellBoyz again into this first round, the first pistol round. And no, the fourth player remaining is just there. He's waiting for the push from the side of the Jai Hanuman getting into the chat box. No one trying to use that burst, but gets taken down by back from Hitman. Is that Hitman? Yes, that's Hitman. And the score is 10-4 right now. That's a 6-round lead still in the favor of Team HellBoyz. But the sides change. If the defending side for the team of Equation X is stronger, we might see a comeback. And that is what we like to see. That is what makes this game interesting. That is what entertains the viewers, the 12 viewers currently I'm seeing, is that 12 viewers that is watching this. But it is up to the players. If they are motivated enough to go in for a comeback, we are more happy than ever. Calls in for this round, calls in for the economic round, the pistol round again for the side of Team HellBoyz, and pull back from the side of Team Equation X. Tova is at the mid market. One player auto is not, and he is having record bolt onto his alley. But oh my god, he's into, oh my god, no! Why would not weak? Not covered. Oh my god, and not has got a spectre on the ground, and he takes on one, takes on 2 players, and no one getting 3 kills. And it's so why would someone not look into
Spike down B.
Hitman spots one, Known on his back, goes in for a backstep, and 4 kills coming out from Known, getting the round for his team. And this is an economic round. Can you think of it? One player got 4 kills into the economic round and just throwing away the entirety of the Team Equation X into the hell. And I mean, why would Sova, instead of looking at the market at the mid courtyard, look at the B main area where already your 2 players are watching? I mean, why would someone do that? I mean, that is something you will regret throughout your life, I would say. No OP into the chat right now, and Abhi just spotting one enemy, and damage is in fact gets no damage. Spots one, gets the kill on the McCree. And the Jet just using those up tops and dash. But Notweak this time manages to get 1 kill. He's 4 HP remaining. And Jet, oh my god, that was a shotgun and a single bullet could have taken him down. But Hanuman, oh my god, he has got a Guardian on his hand.
Spike
It's not
planted.
Hitman. Direct headshot. Good at Ballman. And it is Viper again using the Viper spit at the right moment. No, he's just using that neutrality to his fullest. It is gone for his team. 11 is the score. Cappuccino spots one, but Adam takes him down. Not weak.
One
He's
enemy
overdose
remaining.
generator. Uses that recon, and Known is the sole player remaining. He is overdose generator outside of the Known. And Not weak takes him down. Score going on to the 11-4, and it is Not weak surviving this round by barely 34 HP. In the middle, in somewhere near, he was damaged down to the 4 HP because of that Viper's fall. But still manages to survive that, and as a result, the score is 11-4. And
Placing sentry.
still, there are 7 rounds. In fact, 7 rounds into the favor of HellBoyz. And Equation X, they are just doing their best to go in for that comeback. And the second round, where the Not Weak was not looking at the market, I would still say that would be the most depressing moment of this match. We are moving on to the 16th round, is that? Yes, that's 16th round, and Abhi getting the first pick on to the Known. The defending side is definitely a little bit stronger.
Get
for
out
the
of my
TDQ.
way.
And Blade Storm and dropped up into the right place, and up Cappuccino. Oh my god! He misses all those Blade Storm, and as a result, his teammate got a casualty, but still he manages to take that down. And Hanuman Guardian headshot onto the Insani.
Last player standing.
And it is the last
Spike
player remaining
down
now.
B.
Cappuccino, he is into the side, and the point is dropped
Yikes.
at the B main. And he gets a headshot. Still 75 HP is enough to clutch. Will he be able to go through that wall bag? No damage whatsoever. So Not Weak is definitely a lot weak this time. And that hot hand, if I would say, that's a hot hand. 15 HP low us.
Blocking sight.
Cappuccino, he's using all of those updrafts.
One enemy
The
remaining.
Cloudburst gets another kill. He is going in for the clutch, but Not Weak just stopping him. 27 HP. Not Weak getting the 3 picks for his team. And oh my god, that was seriously a moment where all of the entirety of Equation X are holding their hands onto their heart, because Not Weak was on a 34 HP. Not to mention Cappuccino was definitely there. He could have gone in for a clutch, but Not Weak just doing a comeback from that second round.
Placing alarm
This
bomb.
time getting and doing the clutch, in
Placing swarm
fact.
grenade.
Gets 3 kill in fact as well. So 11-5 score, 6 round into the favor of HellBoyz, but Equation X, they are just dominating into the defender side. But how long? Because one mistake they do will take the team of HellBoyz into the match one, and you can see full Abhi push from the side of HellBoyz. Hot hands going, Hitman, and they have the shotguns. In fact, they have those light, and Hitman gets a pick onto the Abhi at the mid market.
Come on, let's go!
What's that call?
Spike
Spot
down
and running
A.
back, yes, and Hitman
Have the spike.
taken on, but there is a
Player
2 players
standing.
in the trade for his team, and Abhi gets the 2 picks this time. And it is the sole player remaining, Cappuccino. Abhi just getting 3 picks. 3 dominating picks into this round, and he is just the duelist we are seeing in this match. Blade from right click. Yes, that was a little bit of right click that. He managed to miss all the shots, but he still managed to get a kill with that battle 2 rounds early. And if you are guys watching this stream, I would request all of you to like this stream and subscribe to HotShot Esports YouTube channel and join us on Discord for more daily scripts and tournaments, because we are bringing more and more content to you every day, every night, and every day. But you can tell. No spot the enemy, gets a shot onto Abhi. Is it? I can't read it. I don't know. Yes, that is Phoenix. And the first pick. Finally. And oh my god, destroyed, just equalizing the score for his teammate. Outzone. And there is a player. Oh, that was a wrong call coming out from Not Weak. This is the second time he is just taking the wrong decision into the defending part. Not to mention Hanuman, he has got the direction back. Gets to revive his teammate, and This is just the entirety of team Equation X falling again down and down and down. Adam Cappuccino on to his left. Abhi has been disconnected.
One enemy remaining.
Depression issues. And Cappuccino gets another pick on baby. And it is a sole player remaining in a 1v5 situation. If he does it, he's going in for the ace. But if he doesn't, the opponent is going in for the match point. And he is disconnected at the A shot area. And he's right now AFK. The Sage wall is thing. And Hanuman spots him. No chance. And the score is 12-6. And
Match point.
And the next round might be the last round for both of these teams, because it's a 1v4. Not 1v4. It's a 4v5 for Team EQX if the other player doesn't come back. And if I were to give you a recap of what's happening in this match in just a couple of lines, then first would be HellBoyz dominating. Although they lost the pistol rounds, but they still managed to dominate into the economic round as well. Second point, not weak. Did a huge mistake into the second round of the second half, and it does regret that. Third point, HellBoyz is on to the match point with a 6-round huge margin, the complete domination from their side. Fourth point, EQ is definitely getting the good right start or head start or boost start in the pistol rounds, but they seem to be falling off the strategies and other things into the later part of this game. And the next thing is that one player has been disconnected, in fact, and they don't seem to be taking the pause. We are suggesting them to take the pause, but they don't seem to be interested in that.
Placing alarm bot.
They are going to continue in the 4v5. They are definitely daring, but I won't say it's daring. It's just you have lost all the hope of winning this game. And a push is coming out from the side of HellBoyz and all of the utilities, and the utilities is definitely getting used to its fullest. It does manage, Spawnman does manage to do a little bit of damage to all of them. Not to mention, the spike has been planted and Fender kills they just what's that called, detained 3 players, but Hitman is still there. Hanuman is still there for your team, guys. And he's just there at the right moment. 60. Fourth one, that rocket launcher, that blaster wasn't at the right moment. I just thought it was and the Hitman spots one, spray, and blinds himself. First one, and he's just getting taken down from everywhere, and no one takes him down. And the last player is AFK, and GGWP going into the chat box. But we all know that it wasn't
Attackers
a GGWP. It wasn't even a WP. It was a hard-fought match, or easy in terms of HellBoyz, but they say GG. GG easy. But for the side of Equation X, well tried, I would say, but there's still a little bit of more what they need to do. And I think that is it for today, and we'll be back with more scrims tomorrow. So stay tuned until then, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and join us on the Discord for more daily scrims and tournaments. And thank you for watching.
Fight for my ascension, for your ascension, you must prove it. 'Cause if you can find it, you don't confine it, you game over.